Stephen King's second adaptation movie of the year is It, starring Bill Skarsgård as the Pennywise the Dancing Clown. This movie was freaky, it was funny, and we're going to talk about it all. So my favorite part of the movie is definitely Pennywise. Bill Skarsgård brought a killer performance. He was creepy. He was kind of funny when he had to be. But he really drove this movie. He was the presence in the film that you were scared to see. The kids worked well. The writing was probably the best part about this film, because especially in a lot of movies, it's hard to get kids right. Either the kids are acting bad or the dialogue isn't written well for them. Well, in this movie, they got kids who can act, and the dialogue is written as kids would talk when they're together and away from their family. So it was really refreshing to have a movie that was revolving around kids actually work. The movie was violent. I loved the fact that they did not hold back on the killings. It's gruesome. They definitely took advantage of the R rating, and that was just another level of awesomeness for this movie. There is subplots and a love triangle, but in this movie it doesn't feel bogged down. In fact, the subplots kind of weave themselves into the main plot, because each kid's subplot is basically their fear, and Pennywise uses this fear so he can make them scared so he can eat them. And I thought it was a really good way and interesting subplots of how they kept going into the main point. The humor was really good. One actor in particular, the kid from Stranger Things, is in this movie, and I think he's kind of the comedic relief. He has all the funniest one-liners, all the laughs. Every time there's a scary moment, he's the kid who beats it with humor. And they really emphasize on that, and it didn't feel like they took me out of the moment. Every time a scary thing happened, or they would tell a joke afterward, I felt like that's just him. That's just him dealing with the situation, because that's how I would deal with it. I would tell a joke right after, just to calm everybody down and make them feel good. But he was really great in this movie. I gotta say one thing I don't like about the movie, it's the trailers. Again, I always talk about this. The trailers ruin movies. If I didn't see a trailer for this movie, I would like it 10 times more, I think. The scares in the movie, there are a few scares, and it is creepy at times, but there's still a lot of times where what you saw in the trailer is what happens in the movie, but just a little more. Do you know what I mean? Like, they do a jump scare in the trailer, and it's in the movie, but it just keeps going a little more, but it doesn't really help, because you sit there and you're like, I saw this in the trailer, let's go to the next scene. So that really hurt the movie. It was disappointing. I wish I didn't see any trailers, but they're on TV. I can't avoid them. I'm not a huge horror movie fan these days, basically because it's really hard for a horror movie to come out that is good. But I really enjoyed this one. This is going to be a shorter review, but I would suggest seeing it. I don't want to give anything away. I want the surprise to be there. But I enjoyed it. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. It was a really good movie. Maybe one of my favorite movies of the year so far. But I'll see you guys next time. Let me know in the comments below what you liked about it, if you saw it. If you saw the original and this one, which one did you like better? And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.